I've entertained all of you. I'm visiting my son in Los Angeles. You've all seen me before in a picture called The Shining. I was Lloyd, the bartender. You've all seen me before in Blade Runner. I was Dr. Tyrell who ran the world and got his head beat. And I'm the only man in the world to do 3 films for Stanley Kubrick. Who, incidentally, when he was alive, was a liberal, progressive Democrat. I'm going to take you back now to 1933, when I first got involved in social obligation and social reform. My father woke me up and he says, "Joseph, get up." I was 6. He took me to New York City. I lived in New York at the time. And I remember marching with him, with thousands of others, saying one sentence over and over again. And that sentence was, "Free Tom Mooney and the Scottsboro Boys." That started me to awaken my social consciousness. I don't know if you know this, but when Franklin Roosevelt was elected, he sent his wife from the November elections till he was sworn in January. He sent his wife, Eleanor Roosevelt, around the country, to the coal mines of Kentucky and West Virginia, to the Midwest and the Dust Bowls, to the Far West, the Southwest, all over. And she came back with one comment that shook the world. Nobody knows what that sentence was. Nobody. I'm about to tell you what that sentence was. She said, "Franklin, there is going to be a Soviet-style revolution in this country unless you do something for working people." Franklin Roosevelt, being the extremely bright man he was, recognized equality. That started the New Deal. And that started from 1932 till 1982, the glory of America. I would like to start a new party called the American Unity Party of FDR. The American Unity Party of FDR. F standing for freedom, D standing for democracy, R standing for responsibility. From 1932 to 1952, we were the nation of the world, the envy of the world. Everybody from all over the world wanted to come to the United States because we had the New Deal, and human beings meant something. Human beings counted. Unions, a mass migration of unions all across the country, union people. We were not abused as we are being abused today. I would like to end with one more thing. I worked with Ronald Reagan in a picture called Hellcats of the Navy. I was a kid. Hellcats of the Navy. And I talked to him. I said, Ronnie, you were a liberal. What the hell is going on? You were a progressive liberal. He said, yeah, but I changed, Joe. I said, why? I said, the money doesn't care about you, but the money is where it is, he said. I'm following the money. He changed and he turned. Ronald Reagan was the most delightful man I have ever met. Sweet, free with his time on the set, he was a delight. But he changed. And the person that changed him was his wife and his wife's father, Loyal Davis.
Boo! Fuck Loyal Davis!
That's right. I just want to leave now. If we could go back to the days of Roosevelt, without the blood, I remember my father coming home one night with blood on his collar. I said, "What happened, Daddy?" He said, "I cut myself shaving." He was beaten by a police officer. He was beaten by the cops in those days in the 20s and 30s. Be peaceful. Be strong. Be observant of the dignity of ethics and quality. Be free from abuse. Don't let anybody abuse you. You are the future if done correctly. If done without arms, you are the future by the mere force of Mohandas Gandhi. Franklin Roosevelt was 1, Mohandas Gandhi was 2, Nelson Mandela was 3, and Martin Luther King was 4. Follow those men. Thank you.
Good job, Dad. Good job, Dad.
So coming up next is Christina, who's going to talk about solidarity with Indigenous peoples.
Yeah!
Thank you, Occupy Seattle. Thank you for welcoming us here today. Thank you, 99%, brothers and sisters of Seattle, students of Seattle and the Northwest.
Thank you.
Thank you for convening.
Great job. Thank you.
As we gather today as community to share our collective work, our outrage, our strengths and our dreams, we must reflect on our vision of community and consider that our suffering and our successes and even our survival is rooted in that of people who are across the planet.
Certainly, why not?
Thank you to those who have brought our attention to the fact that the struggle goes far beyond our borders. In the words of the Aboriginal activist Sister Lila Watson, if you would come here to help me, you are wasting your time.
Thank you.
If you will come because your liberation is tied up in mine, then let us work together.
My pleasure. I did this for my father.
Liberation, solidarity.
I was fighting back
If we
the
claim